Hypothermia was a real achievement. But 10 minutes was not long enough, not nearly long enough, if you wanted to do complex surgery. They had to find something more dramatic, something which would really slow the stopwatch and extend time.
To mend major defects, what surgeons really needed was a way of keeping the body alive while the heart was operated on. Walt Lillehei, who had assisted in the first hypothermia operation, thought he had the perfect solution.
Lillehei's idea was one of the most inspired and frankly demented I have come across in my researches. It was also brilliantly simple. Imagine it. This is the patient. He's got a dodgy heart. I am a brave volunteer. What Lillehei proposed was connecting the femoral artery and vein from the patient to my artery and vein. Then my heart and lungs would drive fresh oxygenated blood around not only my own body, but also the patient's body. While that's going on, Lillehei would be able to isolate and operate on the patient's heart. Brilliant.
The idea utterly appalled Lillehei's colleagues. Taking risks with a healthy person violates the Hippocratic Oath, where doctors swear above all to do no harm. But Lillehei was a born risk-taker, and he went ahead anyway. 10-year-old Michael Shaw had a huge hole in his heart. It was an operation ideally suited to Lillehei's new technique. But Michael also had a very rare blood type. His parents' blood didn't match. None of his siblings or relatives matched either. They had to look outside the family.
I got a call from the American Legion commander, and he says that they've checked the records and they found out that I got AB negative blood, and a young boy that needs an operation, that's the type of blood he's got.
Howard Holtz decided to help.
I mean, they were desperate, and they just had to go out and see if they couldn't find somebody that would have this type of blood and that would go along with it to save his life.
Lillehei discussed with Howard the risks he would face.
I hope it all pans out okay. I said, you know, I got a wife and 3 little boys at home and one on the way. I want to be around.
Howard put his faith in Walt Lillehei. In a crowded operating theatre, these tubes connected Howard's blood vessels to the young boys. Howard's heart pumped AB negative blood around both their bodies. Howard's heart was keeping Michael alive.
Well, hello there, Mike.
How are you?
Oh,
it's good to see you.
That's for sure.
Gosh.
How you doing?
After the operation, they both made a full recovery.
You look fantastic.
A connection made between strangers in the operating room has lasted a lifetime.
Okay.
Knowing the risks involved, I cannot imagine volunteering for such a procedure. But Howard is humble about his contribution.
I'm just thinking that if I can help this young fellow out, I sure would do it, you know. And I had three children, and if something like that was wrong in my boy, I sure would appreciate if somebody did that for me, you know. Cause
amazing.
Here's to you, Mike.
Here's to you, Howard. Thank you very much for what you've done.
I was happy I could do it, and things went pretty good. Saved his life. Very happy for him.